You're not lazy, you're not broken, and no, your brain isn't allergic to productivity. You've just been blaming yourself for something that was never your fault to begin with. Because here's the truth no one tells you. Most people who think they're lazy are actually just overwhelmed, distracted, and exhausted. This video is going to change how you see your own mind. Forever. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said to yourself, I know what I need to do. I just can't get myself to do it. You've got goals. You've got dreams. You've got a to-do list so long it could be used as a scroll in a medieval movie. But every day ends with the same feeling. Frustration. Guilt. And worst of all, self-blame. You think, what's wrong with me? But what if I told you? The real problem isn't your willpower. It's not your motivation. It's not even that you lack focus. It's that no one taught you how to work with your brain instead of against it. Let's break it down. The first thing you need to understand is that our brains are designed to seek comfort and avoid pain. In ancient times, that meant don't go into that dark cave, you might die. Today, it means don't open that email, there might be responsibility inside. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life, it's trying to protect you. But in a world of infinite distractions, constant notifications, and expectations to always be on, your brain gets overwhelmed. It shuts down. Not because it's lazy, but because it's on overload. You're not failing because you're weak. You're failing because your system is overstimulated. Real example? Ever tried to clean your room? Then somehow you're watching a 40-minute documentary on how spoons are made. That's not laziness, that's cognitive escape. Your brain runs away from tasks that feel unclear, unrewarding, or uncertain. And focus? Focus isn't something you have. It's something you create by managing the friction between you and the task. Picture this. You want to go to the gym, but your gym clothes are in the laundry, your keys are missing, and the car's low on gas. Do you still go? Of course not. Because there's too much resistance. That's what most of your life looks like. You don't lack focus. You're just swimming through mental clutter and decision fatigue. Every unfinished task in your head is a tab open in your brain. And guess what? Your brain is not Google Chrome. It crashes. That's why you zone out, scroll endlessly, or suddenly decide that organizing your spice rack is a priority. So what's the fix? Start removing resistance. Simplify the start. Instead of saying, I'm going to write 3 chapters, say, I'll open the doc and write for 5 minutes. You'll trick your brain into beginning, and that's 80% of the battle. Want to work out? Put your shoes by the door. Lay out your clothes. Make the path frictionless. Let's talk about your brain's favorite chemical, dopamine. Dopamine is the reward signal. It's what makes you check your phone 74 times a day, eat that extra cookie, or binge TikTok instead of working. And here's the scary part. Most modern platforms are designed to hijack your dopamine. Short, fast, exciting. One swipe, one like, one hit of reward. But your brain doesn't reset after that. It starts to crave more. So when you sit down to do deep work, like studying, writing, building something meaningful, it feels boring by comparison. Your dopamine levels are so used to fireworks. That candlelight feels like nothing. The solution? You need a dopamine reset. Start by creating dopamine deserts. 30-minute blocks with no phone, no tabs, no quick rewards. Give your brain space to relearn boredom. That boredom? It's not your enemy. It's the entry point to focus. Now let's go deeper. Sometimes the problem isn't your brain, it's your life structure. You're trying to focus on things you don't care about. Or worse, you're doing them for the wrong reasons. External pressure, fear of judgment, need for validation. You'll never focus deeply on a task your soul is rejecting. That's not laziness, it's inner misalignment. Ask yourself, why does this matter to me? Is this task part of the future I want? Who am I doing this for? When you answer those questions honestly, you'll notice something strange. Focus becomes natural when the task is aligned with your why. Not easy, but natural. All right, let's get practical. You don't rise to the level of your motivation. You fall to the level of your environment. Want to focus more? Then build a space that protects your attention. Here's how. Turn off notifications. All of them. You don't need to know who liked your post right now. Use a timer. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. That's called the Pomodoro technique. Clean your desk. Mess creates stress. Use noise-canceling headphones or focus music. Tell people when you're unavailable. Protect your focus like a fortress. Bonus tip: time your energy. Everyone has peak hours. For some, it's early morning. Others, it's 11 p.m. Use your peak time for high-focus work and save low-focus tasks for later. That's not lazy. That's smart energy management. Let me say it again. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are a human being in a world designed to distract you, stress you out, and steal your focus. But now, you've got the tools to take it back. Understand your brain. Reduce friction. Align your tasks with your values. Reset your dopamine. And protect your focus like it's your superpower, because it is. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to understand who you are. If this spoke to you, hit that follow button, because the next time you feel like giving up, we'll be right here to remind you. You're not lazy. You're learning how to fight smarter. Want more content that helps you unlock your mind? Like, share, and follow for weekly mindset upgrades. Drop a comment. What's your biggest distraction?